Hello YouTube, it's your driver and I'm back with another review video. Although this review video is going to be a little bit different than my usual because this is not a review on a product that was sent to me for the sake of review like usual. This is a product that I bought for myself with my own money, paid full price. And the reason I'm making this review video is because I could not find a single video on the internet from anyone other than the manufacturer talking about the chair that I bought. I also couldn't find any information on any of the forum posts or reviews on Reddit or anything about the chair that I bought. I literally saw one comment on a forum post that said, hey, if you haven't checked out BodyBilt chairs, check them out. They're pretty amazing. So, of course, I checked them out. I was planning to either go and buy another steel case chair or another Herman Miller chair because I've owned both in the past. I've always liked them. I'm a fan of high-end chairs, you know. Just so everyone knows, I'm a big dude. I'm over 6 foot tall, 300 pounds. So chairs are always a hard thing for me because if I buy a crappy chair, it's only going to last a few months to a year. Or if I buy a really high-end chair, it seems like they make those chairs for skinny people. And they also force you to sit all upright and in a perfect posture and all that. And I really didn't want a chair that's focused on making me sit a certain way for my posture, because when I'm on a computer, I like to relax. I like to be comfortable and like recline. And I like to almost like take my chair straight, tilt it back, slide under my desk, and then just kind of get my game on or do whatever it is I'm doing, but always in a kind of a reclined position. So if you're like me, you should definitely watch this video because this is the chair for that. I couldn't find anything online. I decided to go ahead and buy this chair. It was a lot of money. It was over $1,000 to get this chair shipped to me. But let me walk you through the process because this video is not just going to be on the chair. I want to tell you about the buying process and everything that goes through because there's really no other information on the internet about this company or the chairs or any of that stuff. So first things first, when I went to buy this chair, I was looking at their website and I was checking out the BodyBilt GX7, which is the newer chair, but it says on their website that it can only hold up to, I believe, 300 pounds. And given that I am 300 pounds, I didn't want to really be at the very top of the, you know, like, if I gain a pound, then all of a sudden my chair is going to break. I don't want that to happen because when you're spending a lot of money on a chair, you want a chair that's going to last for a long, long time. So anyway, I couldn't really find a whole lot of information on their website. They do kind of suck at their website. They don't put up a lot of pictures. They don't really answer questions. It's kind of like their website is weird. I will say that. The other thing too is that I saw on their website is it looks like they primarily sell chairs to the government. And to like call centers that need people to do like 24 hours in the chair. Like they have the morning shift, the middle shift, the night shift, and they're all sitting in the same chair all day long. So that kind of told me, you know what, these chairs probably are going to last forever if that's what they specialize in. Anyway, so I called the company and somebody answered on pretty much the second ring, which is unheard of these days. So I want to give a shout out to BodyBilt for having good customer service. Some nice lady took the call and I said, listen, I'm 300 pounds. I'm a big dude. I want a chair that's going to be, you know, a good investment, you know, and last for a long time. She said, listen, don't get the GX7, get the GX4 because that one is made for people up to 500 pounds. So being 300 pounds, a chair for up to 500-pound people, it's going to last me. I'm not worried anymore. So I went ahead and just placed the order for that one. They ship their chairs using a freight company instead of like your typical UPS or whatever. So let's go ahead and jump on over to that part. As you can see here, this morning, the freight guy arrived at my house and he brought the box in, brought it up to my front door for me. And then I went ahead and just kind of started opening it. One thing that's really cool about the way that they package the chair in the box, the chair comes fully assembled. You don't have to do anything. Like you don't have to put anything together. It's 100% ready to go. And at the bottom of the packaging, there you can kind of see there's a few staples there at the very, very bottom. All I had to do was pull those staples out and slide the box off the top. And inside the box was my chair wrapped in plastic and it was in perfect condition, ready to go. So I removed all the plastic, moved the chair into my studio office. Well, you can see my old steel case chair right next to the new BodyBilt GX4 for size comparison. The GX4 is massive. It is wider, it is bigger, it is thicker. Like in every single way, it's a much bigger chair. So if you're familiar with the steel case chairs, then you're going to know how much bigger this chair really is. It comes with a headrest, which is super cool. I've never had a chair with a headrest before. You can adjust it. You can move the headrest all over the place. The headrest mount, the chair back, it's all plastic. I was kind of shocked by that. I thought it would be like metal or something, but honestly, it's a solid plastic. You can tell it's going to last. Down here at the bottom, they have an air pump, and that is for your lumbar. So you can pump it up as big as you want and make your lumbar stick out more. You can push the little button on top and the air goes out, makes it smaller. The seat is so freaking comfortable, but the material they use on the seat, the best way to describe it is that it is a very soft, like silky smooth, soft pleather, I guess. I don't know if it's real leather or fake leather, but it's so soft to the touch. It almost feels like it would be delicate, like you're gonna break it by sitting on the material. That's just how it feels, but I mean, I've been kind of rough with it so far, and you can tell it's more solid. I will update my review if I have any issues with this chair in the near future. I've only had it for less than a day now, but yeah, it is super soft. So the armrest you can put in pretty much any position. You just lift up and twist into whatever position you want. When I filmed this, I wasn't sure how to do it, so I was kind of figuring it out as I was recording. But yeah, the armrests are super cushiony. They're like pillows with a little bit of rubber covering on them. They're probably the most comfortable armrests I've ever felt on a chair. They're wide. They're very nice. You can put them in any position. You can raise them. You can lower them. You can twist them. Underneath the chair, they have all kinds of adjustment levers. You can adjust the back. You can adjust the tilt. You can adjust the strength of the tilt. So if you don't want it to be real easy, you want to have some resistance, you can adjust the resistance. You can slide the seat base forward and back. You can lift the back of the chair up and down. So if you're a taller person, for example, I can take the back and just pull up and it goes up, and then you can bring it down and it clicks into place wherever you want. That's literally how easy it is. The headrest, I'm still getting used to because I'm not really one to like lay my head back. I'm so used to always having it up, but I think I'm definitely going to start using this headrest more often. The other nice thing about the chair is the base itself. It has the rollerblade wheels on it, and they're not your just average. They seem a lot more like heavy duty. Like they look like they can take a beating. And I'll tell you what, they roll perfectly across tile floor, wood floor, carpet. I've tried it all through my house. Very nice wheels. And this chair is very solid. All right, so that's just the quick unboxing and my quick feedback on the chair. Obviously, I need to break it in. I need to use it for months, and then I'll probably come back and do a thorough review video. But I wanted to get something up quick because there was nothing else on the internet about this chair, and I'm sure somebody out there is looking for this chair right now, and hopefully they'll find my video and be able to see some up-close pictures because the company doesn't put pictures on their website other than a very tiny little picture. Final thoughts, though, just with my experience. The company, great customer service. They were phenomenal to work with. They helped me pick the right chair for my body type. I mean, they were even asking me questions like how big are your hips and this and that so they can get me into the right chair. Love the customer service I got with this company. I love that the product was shipped through a freight company. They delivered it. It was a perfect shipping experience. The price is a little bit expensive. I mean, you're buying a chair for $1,000. I could have bought a Herman Miller, or I could have bought a steel case chair for cheaper. And those are high-end chairs. So this one is even more high-end, basically, when it comes to price. But the difference is that this chair has the best. It is the most comfortable chair I've ever sat in my life. Like, it feels like a lazy boy recliner. It feels like a chair that would probably be inside like a semi, you know, like just, it's a beefy chair. Like, it feels like you're sitting in a car chair rather than a desk chair. It's solid, super comfortable. It's bouncy. Like, it's just, I don't know. Obviously, you can tell I'm really excited. Like, it's very comfortable. But it's also got really good lumbar. I would say my back, the way I'm sitting, feels more comfortable, and it feels like it's in a better like position for my my lumbar and ergonomics and all that fancy stuff. Like my back feels better in this chair than I did in the Herman Miller's or the steel case chairs. But then on top of that, it's actually comfortable. Like I'm not sitting on some like hard mat thing where my butt is like, there's no comfort. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no cushion. This thing is pure cushion, but it also shapes your back perfectly. I don't know how to say it. Like this is probably the best chair I've ever owned. Probably the best chair I will ever own in the future. And then also if you're a smaller person, my wife tried this chair out. She's much shorter than me. She's much smaller than me. She's a smaller person than me. She was able to sit in this chair. She has a steel case chair in her office, and she already told me that she's going to go ahead and order one of these too because she's just so impressed with it. But that's all for the video, guys. I just wanted to put up a quick video. If you have any questions about this chair, feel free to comment below. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't really touch on, so if you leave a question down below, I'll answer it for you as I continue to use this chair more and more. Oh, and by the way, they do sell this chair on Amazon, so I'll go ahead and put a link down in the description of where you can go to buy it. But if you're in the market for a high-end chair, you want something comfortable, you want something that has good lumbar support, and you want something that's going to last for a long time, and you have $1,000 laying around to spend, this is the Mac Daddy chair that you should definitely take a look at. It's worth it, I promise. But that's it. Until next time, it's your driver. Have a wonderful day.